Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on with a book haul today. So I have ordered another light for my desk as well and a tablet holder because I have my iPad on top of a rack and the rack's casting shadows and it's a bit awkward to film within the confines of the legs of the rack and that as well. So I'm thinking of trying this tablet holder. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'm hoping that the light is good and lights things up a bit better for us. So they should be here in a week or so. Okay, so we'll get on with it. These are some fly pages that I grabbed out. I think they're really cool. It'll be nice for a cooking journal or something. And we'll start with which pile? This one first. So I've got a couple of books just for the covers really. So there was this great short stories of the world. And I love this cover because of the nice wide spine. I wouldn't have to make a spine. That's quite wide enough for a good 5 signatures or something. I don't mind the title either for a journal. So I could leave it as is. So there's not much interesting in there unless you like short stories, which I don't do much reading these days. Got this one, love purple, want to make some purple journals in the future, so I'm grabbing all the purple covers that I find. Again, it's got a nice wide spine. It's a nice tall book, so it would have to be quite a big journal unless I cut it down. This is the Proud Tower. This is 1966. It's in good condition if it's that old. And there was this one. I thought it was a child's book, but I don't think it is. So it's got the alphabet on the cover and these little caricatures. Caricatures? It's a hard word to say. Cartoons. And it is actually Aussie English, an explanation of the Australian idiom. This is 1965 as well. Galah. Dump. I don't think it has the meaning of dump that I thought it might have. Anyway. I love these covers. I've got a few of these stashed away for a rainy day, so this will go with them. It looks like it's cracked up there, but that's all right. Can always take the front and back cover off and just use them with my cinch or add some fabric or something to the spine. So this one is Alfred Leroy, the Empress Eugenie. And then this blue cover, a Gothic treasure trove. Oh, this might have some interesting stories in it. Although I'm not the least bit interested in reading since I developed migraines, I don't read anymore, so 87 by the looks. Nice pages. Next pile, I'll do this one. Bellier's Nurse's Dictionary. I've got a few of these. Some really old ones. Sometimes they have a whole lot of ads and that in them. This is 68. She's fine apart from her constipation. Tell us your problems. If you're doing a medical journal or something, you can find some interesting bits and pieces in these. And the pages are a nice size as well. I grabbed a photo album. I like the little single photo ones. I rip the pages out actually and use them to store ephemera in. Especially I'm finding that good for storing the things that I've made in. Just to keep the dust off of them. And die cuts and all that. These are great for. So when they're just going out in the rubbish, I usually grab them and bring them home. Can also use the pages in journals. Why not? There was the Colonial Women's Recipe Book. A decorated album for recording special family recipes. And a massive thank you to everyone who comments on my book hauls. I really enjoy reading people's comments, and it's through that I've realised that it's not just crafters that watch my book hauls, but other people that love books as well and collect books, which is awesome. And yeah, it's great. Sometimes people alert me to the fact that some of the books that I go through might be worth hanging on to and not necessarily ripping it up, which is awesome, and thank you so much for that. I do try and remember to check things up online before I rip up, especially the old ones and that, but sometimes I do forget, so it's always good if people have knowledge of the books I show that they share that with me. I really do appreciate that, and I find it fascinating as well. So thank you so much. It's really lovely to be able to share this hobby of collecting books and ripping them up, making things with them. But yeah, I have a massive library in my house now, that's for sure, because I definitely can't rip them all up as soon as I get them and use them and that. And, you know, I quite like collecting a whole heap of them now. So with this recipe book, I think these will make great recipe cards because it is in the sort of shape of a recipe card, each one of the pieces there. There are a few pages that have been written in as well with some home recipes. Otherwise it's all empty, so there's a few with little pictures on as well, which are quite neat. This is Favourite Fairy Tales, 16 plates in colour and 8 other illustrations by Margaret W. Tarrant. Love the plates in these. No date in this one. Cinderella. So it's like your annuals, and it has the really nice thick pages. Beautiful pictures. Beautiful book. This is the history of Marion on the Sturt. (1977) or 81 by the looks. This has just a few nice vintage pictures. Marion is a township down near Adelaide, here in South Australia. So I might put this one aside. It might help me with one of my projects this month, not sure. But I'll put it to the side. Very busy month coming up this month. It should keep me out of trouble. One of these, which I've got a few of. I can never not get these. I annoy myself. Reader's Digest Great Illustrated Dictionary. Love the cover on these. I think I've kept one to make a glue book out of sometime. These must be 70s, are they? Or 80s? 84 for these. Yeah, you get some neat illustrations. Oh, mushroom ink cap. Look at the horses there. But that's why I really love them. You just get these little illustrations, beautiful for your tags and journaling cards, and then a few of the bigger ones. But it's mainly those little illustrations. So I'll harvest this one pretty quick because, of course, you can get the bulk down quickly that way. Not too interested in these bits, although they would make awesome envelopes and that sort of thing. If you're short up for pages, which I'm not at the moment, so. Although it'd be good to do a mass make sometime, make a whole heap of envelopes out of book pages. Yeah, beautiful fussy cat there. So that's going to be fun to go through. I might leave that in here to do on a rainy day. Got this Birds of Australia. So this is all photographs. Look at that. We've got a whole family of those that hang out in our backyard, the yellow wings or New Holland honey eaters. They're enjoying the fact we fill up a water dish for them each day, and when they get together and have a party, they're very, very noisy. So, he's got crazy eyes. They look fake. Yeah, funny things. 74 for this one. Most of the photos are a bit big, but some of them are a nice journaling card size. You're going to get the glare on this. So the bigger ones I'll have a look at for glue booking. Be able to fussy cut parrot out for the glue book. And then the smaller ones like this I might make journal cards out of. Magic Patch Log Cabin. So I grabbed this one for a friend. You know who you are, friend. Yeah. My lovely friend Carol does quilting. I don't know if she'll want this one. Not sure if I kind of like many of it, but I don't like this sort of quilting much anyway. Well, I don't quilt, but yeah. Might give her some ideas though, so she can let me know whether she wants me to hang on to this one for her or not. So I figure if they're just going to go to the rubbish that I grab them. So I grabbed this Brides of Adelaide for glue booking fodder. I saw someone, was it? Oh, can't remember who it was. It might have been East of Honey. If I remember, I'll link her down below. She's awesome at doing collaging and glue booking stuff. And it might have been her that I watched, and she had finished off a wedding glue book. And it was quite amusing, actually. And I thought, yeah, it looked like fun. I'm not really into the whole wedding stuff. But, you know, when you can cut them out and put them in funny poses and stuff like that, then it makes it a bit more interesting. So I thought I'd grab this to do something like that with one day. There's lots of bits and pieces in there. Okay, and then there were a whole lot of very old books and antique books, not in the best condition. Haven't really had a look at them, so I thought we will have a look together as usual. Yeah, Markham's England. Look at that. I love it when they have the paper on the spine. It's upside down too. This is in good nick. You can read it. Usually it's all ripped. Oh, it's got stoves, kitchen, scoops, Williams, something about toiletware. Very interesting. Or is it upside down? Hang on. Yeah, it is. A history of England from the first invasion by the Romans down to the present time. For the use of young persons. 1872, this one. It's got a little picture there, little illustration. Oh yeah, it's got some illustrations. Norman architecture. So old. I swear I'm going to die one day from breathing and the stuff that comes off of these old books. I've made a point of not keeping them in my bedroom anyway because of all the dust and dirt and that on them. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. So that's beautiful. And then we have the Waverley novels by Scott, Old Mortality. That's a broken old page out of it. You know they're old when they've got your paper there. 1886. I love the writing. It's not all like that, is it? No, just this part. It's in italics. Beautiful paper. I like to look in the back because some old books have adverts in the back, which I love. And this one, oh, look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, the Youth Library, Great Inventors, numerous illustrations. Oh, I love that. You'd want to try and fix that up, wouldn't you? If you were good, not like me. It's gorgeous. This one's like this I put away until I've got a bit more experience to try and fix. A book for boys. Why can't girls be great inventors? Oh, this is gorgeous. The great inventors, the sources of their usefulness and the results of their efforts. Profusely illustrated. Now, do we have a date on this? I'll have to look this one up, definitely. It definitely doesn't seem to have a date on it. Lots of illustrations. Bit of writing in it. Yeah, definitely not in good condition. But this is like, it's just some paper, greaseproof paper. Beautiful book. And then the this one, which is an ICS, I can't remember what that stands for, Reference Library, Mathematics, Drawing, Timber, Shop Equipment, General Shop Work, Metal Fittings. International Correspondence Schools it stands for. But I love the cover. This one's very decrepit. But I still think I can work with that. It's beautiful. Look at these inside pages too. They're so thick, it's like cardboard. It's a reprint, no date again, so I'd have to look that one up too. It's definitely old because you can feel the font. That's beautiful. Sketch details of single room. Oh, look, it's a cart. That's amazing. Sheraton sideboard. Look at the pictures, it's gorgeous. And there was another one. This cover's in a lot better condition. I just love it. And it's another ICS reference library, and it's geometry, trigonometry, and surveying. Again, just beautiful fly pages. So 1906. One would think the other one's about the same then, if not earlier, really. This one's not quite as exciting as in pictures. Oh, they're nice, though, tables. Love that cover. It's a shame about that. I'll have to stick that back down. It's like cork or I don't know if it's leather. Beautiful. There was this, which is Homer's Iliad Pope. I have to look it up. Unfortunately, gorgeous cover, but it's been water damaged quite badly. Still so beautiful. But you can see inside how water damaged it's been. Bit of mould and that, so real shame. Oh, Iliad of Homer. Homer's. So that looks like a T to me. Definitely does not look like an I. Anyway, so this says illustrations, very old again. Not many illustrations. Oh, they're nice though. Is this the one? I think this is the one my son dropped. And he looked mortified, but I said, because the cover come off, I said, don't worry, I probably was going to do that with it anyway. So, I mean, it wasn't in good enough condition really to be worth anything, I doubt so. A Bible, trying to stop picking up Bibles actually, because I probably wouldn't do much with them, but some of the covers are beautiful, and this one's so old, broken, but I just love the cover. 1921, love the writing in there. It's a gifted, it's got 1894 gifted there to someone on their 12th birthday from their loving mother, and then it was gifted again on a 13th birthday on the 27th of September of 1921. So, but the writing, it's tiny. Tiny, tiny. And there were, oh no, that's not the one I was thinking of. This is Australia, the Making of a Nation. $1910. Don't know if this has, oh yeah, it has pictures. Probably not too exciting. I love it how you get, you know, the making of England and other places, and it has all these beautiful vintage pictures of cities and people and that, and then you get Australia and it's just this dry, flat, desert-like land and cows and sheep. Oh, that's a nice building. There's a few nice pictures. Now, I think it's two of these. Yeah. And they are The Diary of Samuel Pepys. Oh, no, it's Volume 1 and Volume 2. Someone put 2 volumes. Someone had $15 on it. Gifted on 21st birthday. $1937 reprint. Some interesting plates in there by the looks. Quite nice sketches. Volume 2. I ripped this out of another book that I didn't want the book, but I just wanted this pocket. It's a different sort of size than the usual ones, so I thought I'd grab it as a template. And this must have come out of a different book as well. I think it came out of one of the books I've already shown. Beautiful picture. So these are the dust covers of the Diary of Pepys or whatever, Samuel Pepys. Falling to bits. Again, it's just got the illustrations and the photos or portraits. They're paintings, copies of paintings. And then I saved the oldest for last. So look at the green. Isn't that cool? Yeah, and look, you can't even tell what it is. And I didn't look. Like all of these books, I just went, oh, it's old, and grabbed it. I thought I'll have a look when I get it home. It's old, I'll bring it home and have a look at it. So I get excited when I see old books in there. So it was gifted in 1964. So I wish people wouldn't write in it, you know. I love this old writing here. But why go and ruin it with your later pen writing? Oh, it's German. That's right. So I still don't know what it is. 1829 though. So I think this is like the oldest book I have now that I know of. And it's very interesting paper and colour. But yeah, all in German. I'll tell you what, for 1829, this paper is in excellent condition. Whatever sort of paper they used, we need to get ourselves some of this. In perfect condition. It's almost like really thick toilet paper. It's got these lines in it. Oh, and look, there's a whole lot of blank pages at the end that seem a different sort of paper. It is really cool. Fancy that though. That is in such good condition, that paper, for how old that is. It's definitely 1829. So that is it for my book haul. I hope you found that somewhat interesting. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.